I can literally go like this. Girl, it is not falling off. Let's see if I... Okay, wait, it's not bursting. Okay, cool, it's actually staying in place. All right, this is about to be a very loud section of the video. Hello, I am back. It has been 24 hours maybe since the last video, and we're back once again. I really could have added these pieces into the hybrid video. However, I felt like hybrid just needed its own moment and might as well just make a little video for these so that way you guys can easily find it on my channel. But if you are new here, my name is Tracy. I do a lot of fitness and lifestyle content. I also do a lot of activewear reviews for ONER Active, and as their product feedback advisor, I'm basically your ONER Active encyclopedia, your one-stop shop to all things ONER. So with that being said, a lot of these pieces were from either the Strong Yet Soft capsule that launched back at the beginning of August, or they were like silent drops that were kind of scattered throughout. They weren't available previously due to the tariffs. However, seeing as the ONER Active site is now open for the US again, my manager so kindly placed an order for me for all the pieces that I missed out on, so that way I can just review them for you guys. We have a lot to get through. I will put my measurements and sizes somewhere on the screen here. They will always also be down in the description, as well as timestamps for every single product that I talk about. If you've been eyeing these pieces and have just been waiting for my review and are wanting to shop, then code Tracy will save you money off of your order, and shopping via my link and adding that code will support me as well. So with that being said, let's jump straight into the review. Let's start off with what I'm wearing. This is going to be the Mellow Rib Square Neck Bra with built-in bra shelf. I love the with built-in bra shelf description because you know exactly what you're getting into whenever you buy this. I am wearing a size small in the color white, obviously, and I really like this piece, you guys. I love it for lounging. First of all, so comfortable. It is very stretchy. If you are familiar with the Mellow Rib fabric, it's essentially Mellow Soft, but a little bit denser, has that ribbing texture as well, and just ultra stretchy. It still has those contour seams running down the length, and then the back of it is going to have just itty bitty contour lines as well. True to its name, it also has the built-in shelf bra, and the band is very stretchy, so I'm not worried about this digging in whatsoever. The bra pads in here are actually the OG cup pads, because like whenever I tried this on initially, I was like, perfect. I love it. I have no notes, and it's literally also because I don't have to worry about headlights or anything. These are thick cup pads. They just feel so good, so high quality. So ONER, if you're listening, we love these cup pads. It does feature kind of like a square-ish neckline, not a harsh square by any means, and it's not a wide neck either. I've said this before, I feel like ONER does have a lot of wider neck tops, and because of that, I do gape in them a little bit more as somebody with a smaller band, a larger bust for my size at least. But with this in a size small, I'm not gaping whatsoever. I'm not even worried about it at all. So we'll love to see that. But it also comes with these two straps that meet up top and then go in the back to a little racer back moment. There are going to be seams that run all the way along the back. It does not dig in the lats whatsoever. Now, seeing as this is a bra, it's not gonna have like short, long lengths or anything like that, but we do have the tanks back here as well, which I'll go through next, obviously. Use case for these, I honestly do feel like it's more of a lounge piece. Like, it is very short, obviously. I could also see myself wearing this with the track jacket over this. Very true to size. If you are in between sizes, you could go either or. Honestly, seeing as this is so stretchy, I have an extra small on the top and a small, and it's a toss up between the two. I think an extra small is definitely a little bit more form-fitting, just hugs all the curves. However, a small is just for comfort. So definitely gauge what you're gonna be using this top for and then purchase your sizes accordingly, but definitely otherwise true to size. Next up, I'm wearing the Mellow Rib Square Neck Mid Vest. I'm wearing stone gray size extra small. This is a new brown to ONER Active. Honestly, very similar to sand in my opinion, except for it's a little bit more muted, but I don't think that it's giving gray. Personally, I really like this color. We talk about warm tones and cool tones a lot, and I think that this is definitely leaning more towards the warm side, which is why I think it's so complementary to my skin tone. Makes for a great neutral, and I hope that we see more of this color soon. Just think of the bra, but in mid-vest form. I love where this hits. It has very similar features to the Mellow Rib tops that we already know. Fabric fits and feels the exact same, very soft, very stretchy, has the same princess seams running down the front and in the back too. And then the hem right here is a scoop hem, so it comes up on the sides a little bit higher and then goes down in the back again. Hits me right at my belly button as a gal with a short torso. So definitely keep in mind of your torso length to see where this will hit you. But we also do have the full length scoop neck version too, just in case you're wanting something a little bit longer. This first launched in Danielle's collab actually, and I was gutted, so bummed that we weren't able to get this in the US, because if you know me, you know that this is like my go-to tank top with the thicker straps, the racer back. If I were to wear a tank, it would be this. I love me the soft motion strappy mid vest. However, I was never really like a spaghetti strap tank type of gal. I always gravitate to the thicker straps. I feel like it looks a little bit more athletic as well. And if we know anything about Danielle, she's giving athlete. So with that being said, I'm just so happy that she came out with this, because I have no notes for this tank either. It still has that built-in shelf bra, and it comes with the thicker OG cup pads as well. So what I'll do for this is compare sizing. I'll put the montage of the small versus extra small here. Really, the only difference is that I definitely feel as if the shelf bra band for the extra small is just a little bit tighter, not to the point where I feel like it's super compressive or anything like that. It fits me comfortably with no gaping underneath. The fabric on the body, you can tell that small is a little bit looser on me. Like there's definitely a little bit of wrinkling there, whereas in an extra small, it fits my body quite perfectly with no wrinkles whatsoever. In terms of coverage, the extra small has just a little bit less coverage on the sides. However, not a deal breaker for me, because it's not digging in or causing anything to bulge out at the sides either. In terms of the back, there's no digging in on either extra small or small for me. Truly, the biggest difference is just in the comfort. I feel comfortable wearing both. However, a size small is definitely more comfortable. So the top is true to size. Extra small is my true top size. But if you're in between sizes, you could size up or down. It just depends on how you want the garment to fit. Otherwise though, love this top so much. I need it in all the colors, and I really do think that it's gonna be a new staple in my closet. Next up, I'm wearing the Mellow Rib V-neck long sleeve top, and this is the mid version in Umber Brown, size extra small. And guys, I'm telling you, like all the Mellow Rib pieces that I've tried so far have been absolute gas. Like they are all so freaking good. What the heck? Like this is so girly, so feminine, so fall. This is giving fall as heck, and I'm so here for it. But this is going to be a single lined fabric, no built-in shelf bra or anything. Still made in that same Mellow Rib fabric, very stretchy, very soft, has the princess seams going all the way down the front, and then of course the back, just like I mentioned before, it's gonna have that scoop hem at the bottom right there that comes up the hips and then come the back. I have a very short torso, as you guys already know, so I find that I do have to roll this up in order for it to sit correctly in line with the fold over straight legs. I mean, you can customize the fit of these as well, so I could make it go lower, but I just find that I'm most comfortable with it sitting right here, like truly mid-waisted. My belly button's right here, so it's a good like 2 inches underneath. I would consider this to be a full-length top on me personally, but for gals with longer torsos, this might truly hit you at like mid-length. I'll just leave it down like this for now just to show the entire top, but it comes with these long sleeves that are very stretchy. I know that it looks pretty form-fitting right now and potentially even tight because there's no excess fabric or anything, but it's so forgiving. If you even were to size down on this top, I don't think that it would be an issue at all. The sleeves are a little bit long, but I do like how it bunches up right here. It looks super cute without being like too excessive, you know what I mean? If I were to make this go all the way down, then it wouldn't even cover my whole hand. And then let's talk about this neck. So it's gonna be a very wide V-neck, and that was the intent because it also allows for you to customize the fit. You could make this go all the way up and cover the bra if you really wanted to. It's still gonna sit pretty low, or you can have it just sitting out like so. It does not fall off your shoulders. That was what I was afraid about, but yeah, it's staying put here, guys. There's no movement whatsoever. You do have to adjust the sleeves and whatnot just so that way it sits correctly, but yeah, no movement. Also, you can actually reverse this top as well, which I love. I actually haven't worn it the other way yet, and you're still left with a super flattering top. I don't feel as if I'm wearing the top backwards at all. I actually really like it like this because in the back, it comes down really low. Wait, this is so cute. What the heck? Yeah, because you still have the princess seams running down. It doesn't look any different whenever I reversed it versus this. It doesn't look awkward at all. Wow, okay, Honor pop off, like, what the heck? This is so, I'm just looking at myself in the viewfinder because I'm like, what am I seeing right now? My mirror is literally right there. Yeah, okay, what the heck? I really like this. True to size for sure. If you're in between sizes, you could size down. I can wear this with jeans. I can wear this with my foldovers, call it a day. I can lounge in this, like, it's perfect. I have no notes. Like, it's so cute. Wait. Wait, what? This freaking outfit. This freaking outfit is so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is gonna be the new Mellow Rib cardigan. Chrissy's only been teasing this for like months now, and I'm so happy that they're finally here. I'm wearing light gray Marl in a size extra small, and I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I'm not a big cardigan girl at all. Like, I don't know, I just have never been into cardigans. Gio's a very big cardigan guy. For me, I'm like, dang, it's giving grandma, but this is not giving grandma. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is so cute. Let's just entertain buttoning one of these up. I'll move the mic here in a second. Shut up, like, this is a cute ass fit. What the heck? Okay, let's talk details because this button is holding on for dear life. I'm gonna have to rush through this to talk about this product for this bursts, but made of Mellow Rib, very stretchy, princess seams, all the things. Collar is very reminiscent of just like the regular Mellow Rib short sleeve tops. The sleeves are very, very stretchy once again, so I don't think we have to worry about anything being tight per se, other than this region, because like I said, this button is holding on for dear life. Let's see if I okay, wait, it's not bursting. Okay, cool, it's actually staying in place. There have been a couple times that it's actually kind of like popped out on me before. So I would say just like off rip, if you're in between sizes and you're planning on buttoning this up, maybe size up, especially if you have a larger chest, because for me, this button is, oh, I barely even like tugged on it and it just came off. Even though this is stretchy, to cover the chest with only one button, it was already a little bit difficult for me to do. Let's just go ahead and button all of this. This actually does not have scoop seams. So it's just gonna be straight across front and back. Okay, kind of like that, super cute. And if I were to go all the way up, see, like, I don't know if I wore it like this per se. I'll wear it like this is still super cute. Pretty confident in saying size up if in between, and especially if you have a larger bust as well because of the tension situation, but otherwise it fits great. Okay, next up I have the cotton fitted mid vest in black size small. So historically I've actually stuck true to size in these cotton tanks and whatnot. This one is a little bit different than the cotton icon mid vest because of the logo. Like, the logo was embroidered in right here. Now it's just a little tag hanging from the left hand side. Other than that, should be the same exact product. I mean, it fits and feels the exact same other than it being a larger size. With the size extra small, it was just compressing my chest a little bit too much, and then once I accidentally put it in the dryer, it does shrink because it is made of cotton. To alleviate that, I was like, let's just go out and size up. I do like this size a lot more. Like, it is way more comfy now. It just features a scoop neck, straps that come in the back to a racer back. It's just gonna be a single layer fabric. There is a little bit of stretch to this, so you don't have to worry about it being like too stiff or anything. And this does not come with a built-in shelf bra, so you would have to wear something underneath. I typically wear the timeless strappy bralettes. No other details to this, guys. It's just a very basic tank top, and it is true to size. However, if you're in between sizes, then go on a size up. This is gonna be the woven jacket in black size extra small, very much oversized. Like, wow, very oversized. But before that, let's talk about this fabric. So this is the first time that we're seeing ONER launch any sort of windbreaker-like jacket. This is what it looks like up close. So it's going to be this like crinkle woven fabric, a little bit on the stiff side, but the outer shell is definitely on the thinner side. The jacket doesn't feel heavy or anything like that. And then on the inside, you're going to have this very fine mesh that is uber stretchy. And that's gonna line the entire inside of the jacket. There is no toggle on the bottom for you to like cinch this up like the other Air Move jacket that I showed yesterday. So whatever length you get is pretty much what you get. Although this looks pretty deceiving in terms of it being very lightweight and whatnot, it does trap heat quite easily. So this might be like a fall, winter transitional period type of tracksuit to wear. If I were to zip this up, then this does get a little bit tight. It does not sit naturally like this, so I don't think that you should expect for it to. Naturally, it's going to sit more like this. So definitely takes away some of the length for sure, but it's still gonna be oversized nonetheless. I'm here for the tracksuits. I think that if anything, I probably wouldn't wear the jacket and the pants together because it is very loud. If you're like a really big sensory person, you're just gonna have to skip this one because this is not gonna be for you. You're gonna have these like contrasting pipe details all around the sleeves, and then in the back as well, contour lines that come down in the front and the back. 2 zip pockets on both sides here that definitely fit a phone. ONER logo on the upper left-hand side right there, embroidered, locking zipper where whenever you have it down, it stays put, but whenever you have it up, then it unlocks it. If you want this to be as oversized as you're seeing it right now on me, then stick true to size in your normal top top size. However, if you're like, this is a little bit too big, then you could easily size down. But yeah, love these pieces on its own. However, in the tracksuit, for me personally, it's just a little bit too loud, but some might like that. If you've been waiting for this kind of like retro Y2K throwback vibes from ONER, then yeah, this is gonna be it. Alrighty, next up we have the bottoms. So this is gonna be the woven track pant in black size extra small short. I'll go ahead and put the inseams somewhere up here for you guys to see, but it's giving parachute pants, guys. Like, it is a very oversized leg opening on these pants right here. The waist does fit very true to size though. Like, it's hitting me perfectly mid-waisted without me having to use the drawstrings that come with it. You can customize this to fit high rise if you really wanted to, and it's just gonna like make the waistband crinkle just a little bit up here, but I personally don't feel like I need them at all because it fits quite nice. Very true to size. However, I have heard that these run long from a lot of the other athletes. You do have a drop crotch right here, so where my crotch ends, it's a solid like 2-3 inches before the actual seam down here. So for me personally, I feel like I gravitate between a short and regular length for other bottoms such as mid-weight lounge or the soft motion straight legs, but for this one I just went ahead and picked short because as you can see, it's already hitting me like right at the bottom of my foot, barely skimming the floor. I would consider this to be like a perfect fit on me because whenever I wear platform shoes, then it's still gonna be sitting pretty nicely like close to the floor. It has 2 side pockets with zippers as well. There is no third hidden pocket in any of these pockets. It's just gonna be the 2. And let's see if this fits my phone. Perfect, absolutely does fit my phone. Made of the same crinkle woven fabric as the track jacket, and on the inside you still do have that mesh. So these were the exact bottoms that I wore whenever I trained back in the outdoor gym the other day, and it was just so hot, you guys, like trapping so much freaking heat. I don't think this was marketed to be so lightweight to the point where it's breathable per se, but I just wanted to note that if you are planning to train in these, then don't expect for it to be very breathable at all because it will trap heat. Otherwise, it does have the contrast white piping on the sides right there, nothing in the back. And then at the bottom right here, as you guys see, it is in its straight leg form, but it actually does have a toggle for you to make it into a jogger if you really wanted to. So I'm just gonna take a second and do that really quick just to see what this would fit like. I actually haven't worn it in its jogger form yet. Okay. Super cute. That's what it looks like straight leg. That's what it looks like in a jogger. It's not a tight fit by any means, and the great thing about this is that you really could customize the fit, how tight or loose you want the cuff to be whenever you make it into a jogger. But I love the customization of this because it just basically turns into like 2 different bottoms. True to size. If you are in between sizes, you could honestly size down because once again, very stretchy. Like, it really does sit perfectly. So it is true to size. If you were to size up, I would imagine that it sits a little bit more low-waisted, and if you were to size down, I imagine it would sit more high-waisted, like at the small of your waist, but otherwise it does sit mid-waisted in my true size. And last but not least, we do have the woven track shorts. I'm wearing a size extra small. I'll put the inseam length somewhere up here for you guys. And comparing this to the pants, it's essentially the same thing except for chopped off. It's still gonna have your ONER Active logo on the left-hand side right there, the contrast piping, and this is umber brown. The piping is still gonna be white, and the pockets still do have zippers. Has the same drawstrings and everything as well. And for this one, I actually like it whenever it's a little bit shorter. Like, that is so cute. Are you joking? What? And it's so flattering on the glutes too. What the heck? Fits the exact same otherwise though, so definitely stick true to size. You could size up or down depending on how you want this to fit and where you want it to hit you on your waist. And let's actually go ahead and do like a little bend over test for you guys. Bending over, can't see glute. If I were to roll this over though, that's a different story. Like, my underglute is showing whenever I bend over, so definitely be careful there. It does not come with a built-in anything. No short, no panty, so if you're benching, which I did wear this the other day whenever I did an upper body day, and whenever I was laying on the bench, I was like, ooh, like this is loose. So you could kind of see up my shorts whenever I'm laying down, if you know what I mean. Whenever I was laying down, I just had to make the shorts kind of go like this. Just be mindful of that, but I do like the short. If I had to pick between this and the track pants, I definitely would pick the shorts a little bit more. It's less loud, and with it being a shorter length, I feel like it's just a lot more breathable than the track pant. Last but not least, guys, we have 2 accessories to talk about. First of all is this freaking belt bag. I don't think you guys understand exactly how long I've been waiting for this to come out for, because the other canvas bum bag that we've had for like ages now was just so stiff, didn't fit too much either. So I liked it for carrying the essentials, like it fit my phone, keys, card, chapstick, but that's pretty much it. And I had to kind of play Tetris to get everything to fit in there. This is exactly what I've been waiting for. far. It's exactly what I've been waiting for. For some reason, the accessories aren't available in the US right now, but they are available to the rest of the world. So this is more so geared to my gals outside of the US, but I just wanted to show it nonetheless. They are very, very soft. It is made of 100% polyester. It's not stiff by any means. Like I literally could just crinkle it up and put it in my carry-on if I really wanted to. This pocket in the front right here, like it's just so soft on the inside. Are you joking? What the heck? Very plushy as well, and it does fit my phone. I could put it in there if I wanted to. Now, I will say the actual strap of this is a little bit too long for me because ideally it would sit kind of like right here, but this is sitting a lot lower. So I think if I were to wear this, then I'd wear it crossbody and then wear it like this. It does fit all the way across my body. So if you're a little bit more petite, then it might take over your entire body. So once again, you have that front pocket right there with these like really, really nice matte zippers. Once you open it up, then you have a much larger pocket on the inside where I feel like you could fit some snacks in there, maybe even like a small squeezy little water bottle. It does not have any additional pockets or zippers on the inside. It's just gonna be a large pocket in there, but you also have a ring in case you wanted to put your rings or your key or anything on there. The back of it does have another zipper right here and it goes all the way down to the bottom, so you could fit a lot more things in here versus the other canvas bum bag. The strap also has a D-ring for you to put literally anything else that you're wanting to put on here. And then I love this strap. It just says ONER all over in this kind of like metallic looking strap. It's obviously adjustable, and then you do have this thicker clasp. I'm gonna get so much use out of this now, so shout out ONER. Last but not least, we have this new Holdall bag, and guys, whenever they announced this, I was so excited for it because I've been wanting a new duffel bag that could also double as a carry-on for the airport, seeing as it has a little strap right here for you to slide on top of your suitcase. This feature alone makes me like it so much more, but let's run through details of this really quick. Other than this like slip pocket right here, it also has a zipper pocket here as well in both front and the back, and you just have that little logo right on top right there. This is going to go all the way to the bottom, so very, very spacious. It also has two pockets for your water bottles, and guys, this compared to the freaking tote bag that we currently have, oh my god, it's so freaking spacious. Like I feel as if I can actually fit a water bottle in there now. This BrewMate is the one that I usually carry to the airport, and it does not fit in my tote. This, look at that. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. And I can just use this to cinch it in there. Shout out ONER for this, finally, because the other one, it was not doing it for me. 3 straps. So this one is detachable, as you can see with this hook right here. And then you have 2 shoulder straps that are attached right here by this little clasp. If we undo that and then actually open up the bag, you have a zipper pocket in the back right there. On the other side, you have 2 really, really big slip pockets, actually. 2 inner water bottle pockets, and it folds out to be quite large. In addition to that, the other thing that I really like about this bag is that on the sides right here, you have a little hook. So currently this portion is folded, but you can unfold it by just detaching that hook right there. And it actually makes this sit a little bit taller versus having it folded down. So I'm just gonna go ahead and undo this hook for you guys. Very easy to do. And just like that, you get more space. So I really like this bag. I think it's so functional, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this might beat the tote bag for me. I love me the tote bag, but I feel like this is literally made for being a carry-on at the airport as opposed to the tote bag being more of like a everyday bag. Let's see what this could fit. So I have my biggest, fluffiest tracksuit here. It's not really likely that I'll have both a hoodie and a pair of joggers in here, but I just have a feeling that it's gonna fit. So we're just gonna try it anyway. Joggers going in first. Sits nicely at the bottom right there. Same thing with the jacket. The thickest book that I own, I figured I would just put an actual physical book in here versus a Kindle. So we're just gonna stuff that on the side right there. I have my camera bag that is stuffed up to the brim. This is the bag being folded down instead of all the way up tall. So you could stick more in here if you really wanted to. I have my headphones, and I'm just gonna fold these up. Side pockets, I'm gonna put my wallet. So I'm gonna hook my keys to that hook right there. Close this up. Cool. Okay, I don't think that it's bulky at all. Water bottle on the side right there. I'm just gonna turn the handle on the inside, tighten that up. That is snatched and secure. Let me actually bring out a suitcase to put this under. Okie dokie, this is the exact suitcase that ONER gifted us last year for Legendary whenever we went to LA. Slip this in. Oh my goodness, shut the heck up. Wow. Wait, and this is sitting over this as well. With my tote bag, I normally can only put like the big straps on and it just teeter-totters. Sometimes it kind of leans over or topples over from side to side. This with a freaking pocket back here to slide into your suitcase is perfect. I can literally go like this. Girl, it is not falling off. You got me worried right there, but it is not falling off. Wow, 100% gonna be my new freaking bag moving forward. My girls who are outside of the US right now who have access to this bag, y'all are freaking lucky. As soon as this goes live on the US site, I will be sure to let you guys know because this bag is so worth it. And again, the bag could fit so much already with it being folded down. So I can only imagine what else it could fit with it folded up. Like you have a lot more corner space up here if you really, really needed it. But I personally right now don't need it after fitting all those things in there. I feel like I could put another book in here, snacks, a laptop. It doesn't have like a big slip pocket in the back. So I would just kind of slide it in there. Could fit an iPad for sure and like this big pocket right here. Wow. Pop off Honor. But alrighty friends, that's gonna be it for me for this video. I really, really hope that you found it helpful and that it was entertaining at the very least. Again, all of these items should already be live on the site. There might be a couple of sellouts in certain colors here and there. And if there is, then at least you have this video to reference to in case there is like a restock or a launch for different colors and whatnot. With that being said, if you wanted to shop any of these pieces and wanted to support me, then shopping via my support link right down here will support me. And then also using code Tracy at checkout will save you money as well. So with that being said, I'm off to eat some lunch and then to film my next video. Subscribe, like, do all the things, comment if you have any questions, follow me over on TikTok and Instagram for live updates on any updates that I have, and I will talk to you guys later. So bye.